Hello, hello, hello. Let me know how the sound and picture quality is once you can hear and see me. Amit says excited. Lynn says looking forward to this. Monari says the only goat in the building. Brian says good afternoon. Kelvin says good to see you. Spinning Rod says hi Chris. Somebody says hello Chris. Somebody says hi Chris, take love. Somebody says hey Chris, all good. Somebody says hi dear. Robert says hi Chris. Hello Robert. Good, good. Everyone's saying come in. Let me go ahead and get the annoying some people out of the way. Then we will get into it. Now I'm not going to reduce the noise. You can just turn the volume down. The volume down. Two. All right, all right, all right. Let's see, let me mute this. Two. All right, all right, all right. I'm hearing myself. There I am. Greetings from Silicon Valley. Good for you. Joseph says excited for this. Oh, that's good to hear. Shahid Sadiq. Not sure what that has to do with anything. Humaira says hi. Good turnout again today. Now audio okay. Well, I'm glad that I have your approval, Ramel. I'm just giving you a hard time. I appreciate you letting me know it was too loud because I did turn it up the other day. Greetings from Nairobi, Kenya. What's up, Julius? Sayed says hi. Fuck's sake. Alright. We'll get started in just a second or two by doing our first giveaway of some legit merch. And then immediately the attendance will drop because I've noticed that happens as soon as I give something away. Mubashir says hi. Joe, what's up, Joe? Joe says yo. I think it's the first time I've ever seen you with an actual profile picture. I might be wrong. Nafiz says hi, boss. What's up, Nafiz? Bring up the appropriate windows. Julius says hello. What's up, Julius? Why, thank you, Ramel. All right, what do you say we go ahead and get into it? Maybe we can get out of here early today. I say that like we're all in the office or something. All right, let's do it. Presents. Shit. Oh, cool. They have a new feature. You can do slides right from. I'm gonna have to try that. Anyway, great product, by the way. I don't know if you just quick side note. It's the software I've been using for almost 4 years now to do live streams, and I've done literally hundreds of them. Is StreamYard.com. It's fantastic software, very underrated in the industry, in my opinion. So check it out. All right, let's go ahead and share my screen. And why is that open? No, I don't want to see. I can't be the only person that gets annoyed when I go to close a program and it asks me if I'm sure I want to close the program. I know why they do that, but like, I'm always sure of everything I do, and it irritates the hell out of me. All right, let's share and share. All right, so our first giveaway is going to be for some legit merchandise. We'll do a guess here in a minute, and then the winner will be able to come over here. Robert says he hates it. I do too, man. I meant to close it. I don't need to be warned. And if I do get, if I didn't, then that's on me. Anyway, you'll be able to pick from whatever legit merch we have. I know I've said it every week that we need to update this, and we do. But, we got some cool stuff here, and we will hook you right on up. Ramil says he also uses StreamYard. That's good to hear. So this contest is going to be for some legit merch. And let's go with ChatGPT. All right, so the first person not the first person, but type ChatGPT, and in a few minutes we will pick a winner of some legit merch. Man, that was tough to get out. Hope everybody is doing well. See lots of familiar faces and lots of new faces this week. I'm here for impending drop-off. Man, I actually looked at my analytics last time when we did the $500 giveaway, and it was like a 60% drop-off after the giveaway. This is, a little less significant of a drop-off or of a prize, so the drop-off may be not, I hope not anyway, may not be as extreme, but who knows. Let's go ahead and get on some Instagram while we're at it. Everyone say hello to... No. That's free. All right. Everyone say hello to Instagram. We are live on Facebook and YouTube at chrismwalker.tv. And right now we're giving away some legit merch that, there is an important policy that I need to cover, and that is that if you wear legit merch, you are not allowed to look better in it than me. So there's that. And anyway, if you are watching this on Instagram, check us out at chrismwalker.tv if you want to play along at home. We are live on Facebook. Go ahead and link that. And we will keep guessing and pick a winner here in just another minute or so. Then we'll get into it. All right, we're gonna go for one more minute and then we're gonna call it because the number hasn't gone up in much in the last couple of minutes. So we got less than a minute left. All right, and the number's not changing, so we are gonna go ahead and call time and pick our winner. You can stop saying ChatGPT now. David! Holy crap. Now David's about to leave because he picked the winner. So congratulations, David. Let me go ahead and save that. And stop sharing my screen. ChemDry Midwest. There's your free plug. It says, hey Chris. Hello, ChemDry Midwest. David, yes, congratulations. Give me 1 second to share this with the team. And then I'll show you. I mean, I think you probably already know, but I will show you anyway because it allows me to show legit how to pick a winner or how to claim your prize. All right. So let me share. Window. All right. So all you have to do, David, is come over here to shop.legit.com, pick out what you want, and excuse me. And if it's something that requires a size, just figure out what size that you need, and then come over to Legit. Tell them that you, oops. Tell them that you won. Just come over here and click the chat and tell them that you won. And then give them your snail mail address and the size, and that's it. And they will hook you up. So that's that. All right, so let me get situated here and get back on screen. Back to live. So congratulations, David. Let me get up what we're going to talk about today. That's interesting. All right. So let's share. Alright, so yesterday I made a video that I put out that was based on a pack of ChatGPT prompts that I bought that I modified to make a local SEO plan, and it was a huge success. It was very popular on Facebook, and the video has performed fairly well for my channel. And yeah, so what happened was then a good friend of mine, Roy, and I'm not going to try to pronounce his last name and do him that disrespect, but he specializes in AI, and he took the time to make an improved version of the prompt. So let's bring up the original version, and then I'll show you the new version, and then we'll try a few. Man, I hate looking at myself on camera, even though I'm a good looking dude. Here is the original that I took and modified from one that I found on the internet. All right, so this is it. Let me zoom in so you can see it, and we'll kind of walk through it really quickly because I don't want to assume that you've watched the previous video, although I certainly would hope so. Please help me optimize a business for local SEO. Pretend I'm a local SEO expert and request to talk to me as if I'm a child. First thing is to make a list of important things. That should be things a business can do to optimize their local SEO. Next, create a comment. You can read it. You don't need me to read it to you. So let me come over and just pull up a couple of examples from ChatGPT. No, that's not a good one. That's not a good one either. I say that's not a good one because it's somebody whose thing I don't want to reveal. So you can see I put in the prompt here. And at that point I was using GPT 3.5. Today we're going to be using GPT 4. I'll cover that later. And then it just goes through and makes a nice little set of steps that you can take. Now it's worth noting that this is from ChatGPT, so therefore it may not be factual, so check your facts, I guess is what I'm saying. So make sure you check the facts, but I think this is quite a bit of data that you get and something you can certainly modify. And what I suggest you do is use this as a way to get new clients. So you can send them this and tell them that, I did this, I've got these suggestions for you. If you want to talk about it, give me a call. We'll talk on Monday, whatever. That's another way. And then the other thing you can do is, one second. Come over here to Legit and list ChatGPT services, list it as a ChatGPT service, and just offer it to other people for $6 or $10 or $20 or however much you think it's worth to you, or how much you think you can get for it, basically. So that was the original, and it was for an SEO plan. So would anybody like me to demonstrate the original before we go into this? Let me know in the chat, and I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water, and then if you want me to demonstrate the All right, let's go ahead and do that then. Someone give me the name, and you'd be surprised how many people could not follow the instructions and give me the specific 2 pieces of data that I asked for. But somebody give me the name of a business and the city that business is in, please. The name of the business and the city the business is in. What's up, David? PJ? Other David? Pete's like this old stuff. Steel Horse Leather NYC. All right. I've heard of them. They make some good stuff. Look at me. I'm Leatherface. All right. New York City, NY, USA. Dude, why would I check a person's name? Come on. All right. You zoom back out. Actually, I'll stay zoomed. And for some reason, it's always a little bit different. I don't know why. Continue generating. So there you go. As you can see, and it gives you, and it's not anything earth-shattering or anything like that, but it gives you some nice basic points you can do, some keywords that you can use, possibly. One thing you want to do is make sure that these fit your business, because it doesn't know your business perfectly. It is an AI. So, like for example, motorcycle seats, I don't think that this particular business sells those, and this particular business probably wouldn't want to put the city on it anyway. But add those to your Google business profile and website content. Optimize meta description, optimize longer description, services, and so on. So it's a pretty good piece of information for 2 seconds of work, right? It requires some human intervention, which I said in the video I made yesterday, but apparently wise asses in the group didn't bother to watch that before they made comments, but whatever. And yeah, so that's pretty good, right? Like that's not bad. But what our friend Roy did, and no, that's not it. That's not the right one. Here it is. This is the new one. Our friend Roy Nijland. And again, if I mispronounced that, I do apologize. But what he did was, first of all, he made one that required me to upgrade to the paid version of ChatGPT and use a GPT-4 as well as a plugin called Brainwork. I have no idea what that does. I'm sure that he does, and probably some of you do too. But let me zoom in so you can kind of see the difference. What this one does is actually help you sell this particular service to clients. Now, I'm going to need, well, I'll just do it myself. Why will it not zoom? All right. Can everybody see that okay? Let me know in the chat. There must be a lag or something because I'm not getting, the response time is quite low. All right, well, whatever. Yes, okay, good. Man, there's quite a delay in the time between when I say something and you can say. Okay, so this one, it says, please help me sell the service for optimizing a business for local SEO. And what I like about this is that it actually we'll see how the output in a minute, but please pretend to be a local SEO expert and a sales master with the same style and tone of David Ogilvy. Now, for those of you that don't know, David Ogilvy is a legendary copywriter who sold just millions and millions of dollars with sales letters back in the day. And he has a very famous book. Is it possible? Dude, chill. And give me all of the following requests, talking to me as if I'm a business owner that doesn't know anything about SEO. Now that's a key difference. Remember how before it said it was if he was a child? Guys, come on, patience. I'll get you links to the prompt afterwards. Don't be like little kids waiting to get the Happy Meal toy. Like, let's enjoy the meal first. First, explain what they are missing out on financially if they don't do any SEO. That's an important difference too, right? Like that's actually telling them what money they're not going to be getting if they don't do proper SEO. Make a small example calculation with one keyword, the search volume, a conversion percentage of 2%. And you can go through and play with any of these numbers that you want, of course. And an average service value of $1,000. Like that one obviously is going to change depending upon, the industry and what have you. How can you not read the screen? Would you like me to zoom in further? Good Lord. Robert says, are we there yet? Show this calculation it should be in the form of a table with at least 5 keywords and show the potential ROI based on a cost of $1,000 a month for service. So this is actually going to tell them the kind of profit they're going to make based on their keywords, a conversion percentage, what their service is worth, and what it would cost if they spent $1,000 a month on SEO. Now, you can change all of those numbers and whatever, and get it to the values that you want. So this is completely up to you. Secondly, to build rapport, show that you understand the inner workings of their industry and their most common challenges. Yes, this is still live. Come on, man. That's really important in selling, and it's something that a lot of people that sell, and particularly sell SEO, get wrong, is they treat everybody in every niche and every industry the same, and they're not. So that's important. Thirdly, make a list of the most important things a business can do to optimize their local SEO. And this is when it gets kind of similar to the original. And then it comes down here with, at the end, ask if they are available for a call whenever they're ready and available to discuss what can be done to improve their revenue stream. And then this one is different because it has the name of the business, the actual address, and what kind of business it is. And I have found in the few that I did this morning that I'm sorry, we just got a really silly support ticket that caught my attention. Anyway, this got me better output because it understood what the company was a little bit better. One problem I ran into with the original version was if the company had an ambiguous name, it would not give proper results. So, for example, there was one that was Magic Cleaners or something like that, and it took it to be a house cleaning business, but it was a crime scene cleanup business, which is completely different. So that's why this part is important, and that's why I'm pissed that I didn't think about it, to be honest. So then it says, when completed with the prompt, this is important too. We act like a sales expert again and grade the results of the prompt between 1 and 100 based on the probability of the prospect to accept the call. Oh no, I'm relaxed. I just, I always get that. People say, this isn't live, and I'm sitting here live in my home talking to people. So I didn't mean any offense by that, but I get that every time. And people think I'm an automated webinar. And I think I'm very charismatic, so it hurts my feelings that people think I'm fake. But no, I apologize. When completed the prompt, act like a sales expert again and grade the result of the prompt between 100 based on the probability of the prospect to accept the call scheduling request. Make sure to show the grade to the user and keep on improving until you reach at least 90% probability. Always use the continue writing prompt. So here is the result of the example that he gave. And I'm not going to read this to you, but I'll share it. So yes, everyone, I will share this. So just be patient, please. And then you can kind of see that it tells if you invest $1,000 a month in SEO, that's potential ROI of 420% per month, and it gives you a nice table and the conversion and so on. And then it goes into the same stuff from the original, and then the description. And then now if you're ready to, and then there's a call to action basically. And then this is where it's going to tell you how likely it is that they will convert, and you would delete that part. So that's pretty much it. So what I need now is, if we'd like to do some of these live, is I need someone, where is it, to send me the name of a business, the address of the business, and the type of business it is, and I will run one of these for you right now. So while somebody types that in, because it'll take a minute or two, I am going to pause and get some water, and if you have any questions in that time, go ahead and drop those in, and I'll answer those as well. All right, so I'm waiting on someone to send me the name, address, and type of business of a business they would like me to check on. If I don't get any in the next minute or two, I'm going to go ahead and pick one of my own. So we'll give that another second or two. If you have any questions in the meantime, let me know. Do you recommend we use a Google search for the particular type of business and look for someone who is on page 3 or lower in the search? That's what I would do if I were using this as a technique to sell someone. I would even go to page 2. But yeah, that's what I would do, is use that and go to them and say, this is how much you can improve and how much, ROI and all that stuff you would use. And you could go ahead and like save this into like a nicely formatted PDF or something too, if you really wanted to go, fancy. But you could do, if you had like a virtual assistant or you just did it yourself, you could pump through 20, 30 of these a day, maybe more. Guys, I need an address as well as a business name. If I don't, and the type of business it is. So far, the two I've gotten have not given me enough details. So in a minute or two, if I don't have any, I will pick my own. But I need something like this. Oh, it's blocking the address. Weird. Let me see if I can see it over here. Yeah, it won't. All right, I'm just going to have to pick one myself because apparently... Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can find where David is and copy and paste that. David's probably watching on my profile. All right, there we go. Let me save that before it scrolls off the screen. All right, so let's take this. Oops. You can copy that into ChatGPT. New chat. Make sure you're on GPT-4. Before we get into it, let me make sure I cover that. GPT-4 is what you have to get the paid version of ChatGPT, which for $20 a month is well worth it. And you have to go to settings and beta features and enable these two things, and then come up here and click this, and then go to plugins and plugin store. And of course it's going to freeze it. And then just the one that we want is Brain. What was it? Brain. Oh, come on. Brain something. Brainwork. Thank you. Pass me. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and copy that, paste that into ChatGPT, and then let's change the name of the business, Spanish Language and Learning Center. Copy the address. in. Just give me a second here, guys. Company is Spanish Classes and Daycare. Help me with the Spanish Language Learning Center in Hendersonville, Tennessee, Winston. I'm trying to get the formatting just quite right. All right, that should work. All right, let's fire away. And this one does take a little while to generate compared to the other one. I actually don't know what that plugin does. You'll have to ask Roy, who I will show you momentarily. Great guy, by the way. Didn't want anything in return for this. He just took what I did and improved upon it because he likes doing that sort of stuff. He's got some cool AI stuff that he's working on too. So be on the lookout for that. And while that's cooking, let me look and see if I missed any questions. Keith says if you use legit leads in combination with this, it will really feed you a list of people who need SEO. That's perfect, yeah. Just go over to legitleads.com, grab an account, find a bunch of leads in whatever niche and city that you're interested in, and send them over a plan. What's your suggestion? I already ranked photography, videography, GMB, and website on specific location of USA via local SEO service. So how can I get more clients for the specific niche? If you're already ranking, then you've gotten all the SEO traffic that you can get, unless you just want to work on the conversion optimization of the site. And then from there, you would just have to get into other sources of traffic if it's not giving you enough. Click the little drop down arrow, it shows you the steps the plugin is taking. Oh, cool. I don't know what happened on this one. That's a little strange. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. You don't see the Brain plugin. I don't know what to tell you. Make sure you're on GPT-4 and you have the plugin store, but it's Brainwork. B-R-A-M-E work. I'd suggest you get a look at a tool like Legit Leads. It helps pull out businesses that need your service to run an audit. Using the process Chris is showing us here today. Yes, thank you. To pitch those businesses you plan. Was on AppSumo recently. It's an SEO content cool. Kind of see that they integrated with ChatGPT. Got to ride that wave. Yeah, actually, the dude told me to get Brainwork plugin, and I didn't even know how to get plugins for ChatGPT. And I asked him, "Was this what I was looking for?" And he said no, and he showed me how to install it. So he did all the heavy lifting here. All right, we're done. It seems like something got buggered up on this one, but it looks like it was trying to put Spanish language classes. Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry guys. Being new to the space, AI prompting, I found that the people in the space are very helpful, like they're more than happy to help you. Not used to that type of energy. Yeah, I agree. Roy was certainly like that. The guy that I bought the original prompts from was certainly like that. I did just have to kick this one guy out of the group, my Superstar SEO Facebook group, because first he made a huge value post, and which is always a way to get business, and then he commented on this post about this one with how it was a work of fiction and how it wasn't an audit, it wasn't a plan, it was just a work of fiction generated by a prompt that I got from somebody else and didn't credit for hours later. in the video, I specifically said that I was from someone else. I couldn't find the link at the time, and that dude even told the dude who told me that I originally got it from told me that he didn't even care. But apparently, this guy had to have an opinion, and he got himself kicked out of a group he'd been in for over 3 years because. Why be cool when you can be a smartass? Literally the very first rule, and I'm just talking about this because this is taking a while, but literally the very first rule in our group is, be kind, and the next one is no agenda. Well, the next one is we use that everyone, and the one after that is no agenda. And he broke 2 of those in a day, so he got shown to the door. And I'm sure he's going to go put me on blast and stuff because that's what happens when people don't get their way. But, when you agree to do something, you agree to do it. You do it, So... Sorry I did this. I didn't mean to make it go again, but at least it came out right this time. All right, we're almost done, I think. Doesn't sound like a smart ass as much as dumb. He's actually not a dumb. His behavior was dumb, but he's a smart guy. And he's contributed before, so I felt bad about it. But if you're gonna be a tool, you're gonna get shown the door. All right, we are done, and this is better. So let's give that a better. Actually, no, it's not better. It's screwed up here too. So anyway, as you can see, this one. I hope this message finds you well. As an expert in local SEO, I have a deep understanding of the immense potential that lies untapped for businesses that have yet to optimize their online presence. Let's take a moment to consider what you might be missing out on financially if you don't, invest in SEO. Consider this, and again, you would change these numbers to fit whatever you're doing, Yes, Krista and Ed, you can watch this wherever you're watching it now. It will continue to be there. Consider this, if a keyword related to your business has a search volume of 100 per month, you can read that. You don't need me to read it to you, but you can see that what profit it would make. Unfortunately, search volume for specific keywords in your business, such as are currently low. However, this doesn't mean SEO isn't valuable for your business. It simply means that we need to find the right keywords. Let's talk about your industry. This is the part where it talks about where in the prompt it tells you to make sure you know that there are the ins and outs of their industry. And the most important things you can do to optimize your local SEO. And then this is kind of the same as the first one. I don't know why it's getting hung up on some of these, but it's still beta. So hope this information has been helpful. If you're ready to take the next step, after my prep, I'm delighted to schedule a call with you to discuss how we can work together. And then you're supposed to delete this part. We're supposed to keep doing this until the likelihood gets up to a 90. So we would just regenerate this response and hope that it got a 90, and keep doing that until it got a 90. But we're going to go with that one for now. So that's how this one works. You can see how it gives you a script to follow to tell them how to do it, and a plan they can follow as well. So it takes care of the sales and the creation of these plan for you. So that's literally two things that you need to do it. And the other thing you need is some leads, right? So let's go to a way you can find some leads. Back up. So what I suggest, actually, I'm going to give Keith and Minari credit for this because I didn't even think to use my own tool because I have so many cool things that I have. You can come over to a Legit Leads and you can sign up for an account. Just click Start Now or Pricing. Once you have your account, you can log in and do a new search and needs SEO. And let's go dentist. Oops, that's not how you spell dentist. In Milwaukee. Search. We'll give that a minute or two to complete. And once it's done, I'll show you how you can use that. All right, so you click view. Now we have a list of people. Let me zoom in on that a little bit too. So now we have a list of people who need exactly, and you know what, I'm going to try to get them to get me the full address in here. Otherwise, you can just go to their site and get it. Now we have a list of people that need SEO. So what you can do is come up to, let's say, Paris Dentistry. I hope that's not Hilton. There might be 10,000 new SEOs in the market by December because of this new tech process. Yeah, and that may even be a comfortable. Oh my God, that's a terrible website. Sorry, Dr. Paris. Let's see, contact us. So then you can just go and stick in David Paris Dentistry and 225 East Michigan Street, Suite G533, Milwaukee, Wisconsin 53202. And it's a dentist. Basically, just swap that out. Let's go ahead and do it. Screw it. New chat. I don't like how it switches me back to GPT 3.5 every time. So, paste. What was it called? David Paris Dentistry. In Milwaukee. Wisconsin. Let's get his address. Hello, Chris. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Facebook user. Paste. G 53202. It's really hard to copy and paste. 53202. USA, and the company is a dentist office. And chat. It's me, Steven from my. Oh, what's up, Steven? Good to see you. Somebody says, where can they watch the replay? Wherever you're watching it right now, you'll be able to watch it. Or you can also watch on my YouTube channel at chrisandwalker.tv. You must be in the Superstar group. And see, we are taking care of Dr. David Paris's suggestions here. And then what you can do is, where legit leads go, is then just go ahead and email this to him. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just do it and see if we can get his attention. You know what? I don't know how to do that because I'll have to like save it and stuff like that. So basically, we would just, where'd it go? It's still taking its time. Now, as you can see, this one takes much longer. This version of the prompt takes much longer. For some reason it gets hung up sometimes. I don't know why. Whoever was asking about the replay, you can watch it either wherever you're watching it right now or on my YouTube channel at chrismwalker.tv. Just go back and watch from the beginning, whoever doesn't know what's going on here. Your super SEO, I wouldn't go that far. I'm an okay SEO. I'm much better at marketing itself than I am at SEO, but I do pretty good at SEO too. But thank you for the compliment, gaming with fun. There's your free plug. All right, there it is, 85 out of 100. That's better than the last one, and that's close enough as far as I'm concerned. But what we could do now is then just save this to a nicely formatted PDF. Come over here and get Dr. David Paris's email address and send it over to him. And I would add a bit about make your website look a lot better, but that's just me. So now we have between legit leads, which I will drop in the chat, and I'll log out so you can kind of see it. But between legit leads and between ChatGPT, we now have a way to find clients and a way to start a conversation with them and hopefully close them. Can you provide this in Lithuanian? No. I mean, if you want to go use Google Translate, you can change it to Lithuanian, but I don't know. I don't even know what language. I don't know anything about Lithuanian. I'm sorry. I assume that it can work. I don't know. I'm sorry, but no, I can't help you with that. But there, check out Legit Leads. The pricing, we got 3 different packages. It's $47 a month for a few searches, $97 a month for more, and you can get a lifetime deal as well. So if you're going to do this one, you might as well do this one. So check that out. That's how you can find an unlimited number of leads. And then once I share this prompt with you, which I'm assuming you guys would like me to do, then you can have a way to, with that and ChatGPT, you now have a whole system for generating new clients and a way to improve your agency, scale your agency, and grow your business, and so on. So let me know if you guys think that's pretty cool. Hopefully you've enjoyed this so far. Let me know if you have any questions, but let me know how you're enjoying the stream so far while I grab another sip of water. But I would really love to hear if you're going to use this, if you like it, if you have any other thoughts, whatever. Like share me with some feedback while I get another sip of water. Robert says you don't need to be great at SEO as long as you can find and hire team members that you are. And thankfully, you all have the greatest platform in the history of history in legit.com to find all the SEO providers that you could ever need. So thank you for throwing that one right down the middle for me. That was me hitting a home run. I'm not a great mime. Will, smiley face. PJ says, did you engineer this prompt? I did not. Let me go ahead and credit the 2 people responsible. So, the original version, you can't see that, hold on. That's me speaking at SEO Spring Training, as is that. The original version, where is it? What came from this pack here from a dude whose name I cannot remember at the moment, but he commented on this too. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was on, yeah. Where is it? That's the pack, and this is the original author, or at least his company, Frederick de Pateria. I probably butchered that, but he was the original one. And then my friend Roy, who, let me see if I can find him, is the one that put it on. I hate when people use put it on steroids, but that's what he did. Let's put it on steroids this morning. Let me find Roy. This gentleman here, Roy Nijland, and again, I probably butchered that, but he is one of the best not SEOs, one of the most knowledgeable people about AI that I know. So I think you should try to bend his arm into listing some services on Legit, which brings us to our next thing that you can do with this is just list this as a service on Legit. List ChatGPT prompt engineering on here. We are the #1 marketplace for AI services, and it's only going to get better. So that's another way you can use this to get yourself paid, because we all want to get to the pay window on the mothership. A little Dusty Rhodes reference there for you. Prieto says a 2 thumbs up. And Chris, I'm enjoying it, and I love the picture of you talking in the room and your StreamYard icon. Brings back memories. Let me see who that is. Thank you, whoever that is. And I want to see who that is because I want to specifically thank you. Steven! What's up, Steven? That was fun. We had a blast. PJ says the beauty of arbitrage. Somebody says so useful. I love your Facebook header and icon too. Thank you. I assume that's still Steven, so thank you. 2 p.m. start time was EST. Will there be recording on this presentation? Yes, sir. And wherever you're watching it right now, you'll be able to continue to watch it. It looks like you're watching on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch that on YouTube later on as well. Chris Chapman says, hey Chris, what's up Chris? Haven't seen you in a bit. But does everybody understand this now? But this is just a lethal combination, right? Legit leads to find you. We need to fix the text there. Legit leads to find you whatever leads that you need. And then this prompt, which I'm going to go ahead and share with you now. And it has the creator's name in the title. So share. Anyone with a link. I'm going to drop that in the chat. And then I will drop it in the comments on Facebook. And then I will put it in the description and the first comment on YouTube as well. So let me do that while we're watching. Studio. Trying to sound British. Sazad says, Chris, you are awesome. Why, thank you. Over here. Let's edit. Here is the prompt. Save. And copy. Sorry, I think out loud. I'm sure that's probably weird for some people. Good looking out. A nice value add today. Oh, thank you. I think I'm going to do more AI stuff because it's fun. I don't find it as valuable as some, but I can't comment on the shit. Well, it's in the description on the YouTube video, and it's in various places on Facebook as well. And if you can't find it, let me know. Shaq says what you know about Dusty Rhodes. I've been on hard times too, brother. I know all about some Dusty Rhodes. I've been watching wrestling since probably '85. May he rest in peace. Alright guys, that was the main stuff that I had lined up for you today. We got about 3 or 4 minutes left. So if you have any more questions or anything else you want me to cover or anything like that, let me know. Otherwise, we will go ahead and call it a weekend and we will... I don't really have anything else to add to that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want me to do more ChatGPT stuff. I really want you to go ahead and list some services too. And some ChatGPT prompt creating, engineering, content writing. This lady has done very, very well with Surfer SEO optimized AI content, even before Surfer AI came out. So now she has it even easier. There's chatbot AI working. Yesterday we had 2 different people message into support looking for somebody to write prompts for them. So yeah, there's so much opportunity out there. Just take advantage of it, Will says, I'm digging in too, working on my organic prompts too. Thanks for the local bits, might save me some time. Oh, thank you, Will. And again, thank you to Patrick and to Roy for helping engineer this prompt and allowing me to bring it to you in a way that will benefit all of us, including myself. But check it out. Use Legit Leads to get your leads. Use the prompt that's in the chat and the description and what have you to to give you something to give to them and what to say to them, and then go make some money, because it's hard times out there right now, and we all need a little bit of an edge. So hopefully this gave you that. All right, we got about 3 minutes left. I will stick around until 3 Eastern, and then I'm gonna make like Houdini and disappear. Why is this? Okay. All right. But if there's any last minute questions, now is the time. I'm gonna go into my Edward R. Murrow routine here in a second. But, I hope you enjoyed this. I know I certainly did. I'm having a lot of fun with this sort of thing, and I'm going to start coming up with some of these on my own. For now, I want to, again, thank Patrick and thank Roy for engineering these. Transitional Web Design LLC. Any specific freelancers on Legit that you've used for SEO services? I've used most of them. I hear I'm pretty good. I guess I just need a little more specifics, but there's so many good ones, Just depends on what you need. Do you need organic? Do you need let me know what you need. Transitional web design, and I will connect you to the right person. Or if you can't get a hold of me, message support. Tell them exactly what you need, and they will hook you up with the best people. Munari says, thank you for the information. I have my account on Legit Leads, which I'm going to leverage together with this process you've shown us for my content writing. Awesome. I understand why you'd be skeptical. You have limited time and money and resources, but the good thing about Legit is you have the Legit guarantee. So if you don't get what you paid for, you're going to get your money back. But more than that, our services have a 55-point inspection checklist that they go through before you even see them. And then we have another level that you can go to with a Legit check, which are ones that that's the wrong category. It's because AI is a new category, but where you can go through and actually see ones that we have verified and things like that. And soon the marketplace is going to get even leaner and meaner, and everything in there will be really well analyzed. But everything has a 55-point checklist before you even see it. So where is the prompt? It's in the comments on whatever your post you're watching on. Looks like you're probably watching on my personal, so I'll drop it again there for you. John, so share, is that the right one? No. Share, copy, on whatever why does it do that? Alright, so that's that. I missed today's video, but I'll give it a replay for sure. Thank you, Dan. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're well. Organic SEO. I mean, again, that's pretty vague, but, because that could mean links, that could mean content, that could mean keyword research. But if you just come in and you can look at the most highly rated, you can look at, and I hate to keep dancing around the question, but it just, I could recommend a lot of great services, for anything. So I just need specifics is all. What will be the best strategy to contact business owners for local SEO service? If I already rank the niche, like videography, specific location, do I target a second business page? If you're already ranking them, I don't get what you're asking. What would be the best strategy to contact business owners for local SEO service if I already ranked the niche, like videography, photography, business, and specific location? I don't get what you're saying. Like, you're saying you own a property that you've already ranked, or you want more clients in there? I don't quite follow the question. Maybe I'm being dense. Has any website designers / providers taken on building websites using the breakdance theme? I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. That's awesome. Thanks for all your help, Chris. No problem. And again, let me know the specific things that you need. Shaq says, I enjoyed it. Thanks, bud. Thank you, Shaq. And hope you enjoy some dusty roads too. Transitional Web Design LLC. There's your free prompt, by the way, or your free promo. Sorry, to be more clear, I'm working on some local SEO for a local company. Looking for Google Business Pro. Okay, see, that's different than organic. So that was why I was getting tripped up. If you want the whole process, I recommend me, to be honest. Let me show you. I have a service that does the whole thing. But then there's some other great ones too that I'm going to show you in a minute. Where is it? Done Pretty Local SEO. I have several clients on this, and that's why there's only 2 reviews, is because people haven't finished yet. But as you can see, Sam has been very pleased. Sam's still a client. That's one service. But then you can also, like, if you want just like the individual pieces of it, there's a lot of great folks in there. So it really just depends on, like where you are. Like if you want citations, you can get good ones from him. Lazy Local SEO has a great service that works for organic and for maps, so you can check him out. Simeon has a great map authority stack service. If you want just regular citations, my man Citation Expert does a great job. Adrian does great work. If you want posts, again, Lazy Local SEO. If you want embeds, Fastman Gigs is great. And that's kind of where I would start. No, Sazad, I will not email it to you, but you can click the link that I've shared everywhere and get it for free. Breakdance is the same owner of Oxygen Theme, but okay, cool. There is not, because we had to remove those to keep our payment processor partners happy. PayPal and others frown upon leaving Google reviews. So, James Brown, kiss yourself, says thank you, sir. Thank you, James Brown. All right, guys, let me jump on camera. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you found that valuable. I hope that you will use that. I hope you will use legit leads. I hope you will use legit, and I hope you will use the prompt that Patrick and Roy were nice enough to create for us, and go out there and get yourself some business. And I hope you will list it some prompt engineering services on legit as well. So thank you. It's been a great week. We'll be back sometime next week with either a video or a live stream or something else or both. Be on the lookout for that. Do all the things, like, comment, subscribe, and so on. Let me see, last couple questions. This is not local, but is it possible to have a legit service that gives us a list of websites and emails from Shopify? Almost certainly, yes. I mean, I ranked for clients, so what will be strategy to contact other website owners of same videography? Just document what you did and contact other people that might need what you did and tell them, I did it for them, I can do it for you too. Very good info. Thank you, Chris. All right, guys, that's it. Have a great night. Figure out what you want out of life and go out and get it, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world. I'll see you again soon. Peace.